Hold
Yeah,
on.
we can move on from the PPC, bros. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings on Twitter. I just like talking
You
smack.
didn't hurt. No, you didn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. I just want to show the world I disagree with the plebs on this.
Oh, of course.
And yet I still follow him, and I still like him, and I'll have a
Thank
discussion,
you.
and I'll tell him I think he's wrong, and I understand why he thinks I'm wrong. And now we move on to
Yeah.
Satan himself coming out of Quebec. I just want to bring this one up to remind everybody. I want everyone to remember what we went through, because some people seem to be forgetting. This is a tweet from François Legault. When you talk about WEF connections,
Yes,
François Legault is the premier of Quebec.
Yeah.
He retweeted, or not retweeted, in 2017, he tweeted, I just read The Fourth Industrial Revolution by Klaus Schwab. I don't know if he gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
He read The Fourth Industrial Revolution of Klaus Schwab and promoted it on Twitter.
Yeah, like he sent him his book. Klaus Schwab sent him the book, and he posted a picture of the book Klaus sent him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he sent it to him, but I know that it was a tweet that I said. I was like, it's fake, and it's not fake. But this was what we were living through. When is this from? November 2020. This is the government, by the way. I'll read it and translate it. Voici un rappel du calendrier pour planifier nos rassemblements de Noël avec nos familles. Here's a reminder of the calendar for scheduling your Christmas get-togethers with family. On doit respecter notre contrat moral. We have to respect our moral contract. On peut faire des rassemblements de 10 personnes maximum pendant 4 jours. You can have gatherings of 10 people maximum for 4 days. You can only have them for the 4-day window. It's not that you can have gatherings of 10 people maximum for an aggregate of 4. You have a 4-day window where the government says, here's your window for meeting with 10 or more. Mais on s'isole une semaine avant et une semaine après. We isolate 1 week before and 1 week after. Here's your schedule, plebs. I'm saying plebs is the... And people have forgotten. This is not bad science. This is not we did our best. This is a crime against humanity. There's no other way of saying it.
Viva, I had family come to my house during these lockdowns, and I had like my sister-in-law like parking at like a shopping mall parking lot, so that like it didn't look like we had too many cars in our driveway. Like that's how friggin' crazy it got in Quebec. And I don't know if you remember that video that went out on Twitter where like the cops are showing up to that Christmas party and arresting people? That literally, I was in Gatineau when that happened. I was living in Gatineau when that happened, and like, yeah, Quebec had it really, really, really bad. And the funny thing is, Viva, after all of this, in the last Quebec election, Legault wins more seats than he did the previous election. After all the COVID nonsense, he somehow gets more power and he's more popular. Explain that one to me. This is why I'm actually kind of scared going into the next federal election. Like, hopefully Quebec is not a sign of what's to come for the rest of the country.
I'll explain it. On the one hand, there are people who just need to be told what to do. And I don't say that in a judgmental, negative way. You know, at a law firm, my dad always said, you have your, I'm going to screw it up. You have your minders, your finders, and your grinders. Minders, finders, and grinders. Finders are the rainmakers. Minders are the, you know, they take care of, I forget what the minders are. And then the grinders just need to be given the task and do it. And everybody has a role in life. In society, there are people who are insecure, who just need to be told what to do. Give me a schedule. Let me know what to do. It'll make my life easier. Morally speaking, it'll also make me feel better. Look, if I get my granny sick and she dies, not my fault. François Legault told me to do it. There's that element. There's the element also that the government controls, subsidizes, dictates the media, which crafts public opinion, and which, you know, memory holds this crap so that people actually, after the abuse, forget how bad it was. During the last provincial election, I was gonna buy a billboard and just, you know, something along the line of "N'oubliez pas" ou "Je me souviens, François Legault est un dictateur." A play on the license plate. Never forget, François Legault is a dictator. I'm glad I didn't do it. Would have been $5,000 wasted, because people, Stockholm syndrome, they end up loving their captors.
It's insane.
But now, here, this is the one I think you thought I was going to play before. Talking of ratios, I'm pretty sure it is this.
You've been featured in a lot of my videos recently.
I know.
Ratios.
First of all,
you're almost in every one where I cover ratios.
It's not, you know, the ratio becomes easier to obtain when you have a bigger.
I think you said "go to hell" under this post, but
go
to hell
with a typo. I got a typo. It's a comma instead of a period. Forget it. Maybe that's what made it. Everybody, behold, You thought the government propaganda at the beginning of the stream was bad. Look at this, and I'm going to pause it just to highlight.
Just before we start, Viva, they're marketing this to old people, which is funny. Like, if you look at this commercial, it's like marketed clearly to older men. It's because the young people ain't taking these shots. No one's taking the vaccines anymore, and it seems to be only the older people that are taking it. So now they're doing commercials targeted to older people.
Well, not even that, but young people aren't taking it, and the old people seem to be taking it less. And so, hey, what are you going to do? Let's dedicate more resources to this government propaganda. We put these videos together. It costs money. We go buy airspace on CJAD, wherever these videos play, on Twitter. But guys, we'll let it run once silent so you can appreciate the absolute state of Canada.
COVID-19 vaccines got us back in the game. But Omicron changed the rules.
The hockey sticks backwards.
COVID-19.
Now it's important to maintain protection.
Look at the hockey
because,
stick.
As we all know, the game is not over. Keep up to date on your vaccination to stay in the game.
First of all, Pleb, I didn't realize the hockey stick.
Look at the hockey stick, Viva.
Oh.
He's just right-handed shooter right there. Look, it's on the wrong side of the curve. Probably the government employee. Fast forward a little bit, you'll get a better shot of it if you just fast forward it a little bit.
You're 1,000% right.
Yeah, it's like going right-handed with a left.
That's a curve. Okay.
What a joke!
They got the COVID-19 on the back of their thingy things.
Yeah. Reminds me of Pfizer
there you go.
Viagra commercials, like of the men in the bathtub. Hey, you want to be able to hop on your wife tonight and be young again? You know, take this Viagra. It's kind of like this. Hey, you want to be young and vital and play street hockey again? You want to be the young man you used to be? Get your booster.
But
it's like weird.
Like, it's from the party of trust the science,
right?
And they say
the Canadian science.
Omicron changed the game. Like, in what respect? I don't want to get too medical here. The variants which changed the game were the ones that were the less lethal variants that were nature's booster, nature's vaccine. But no, just keep doing. Oh, hold on. I wanted to bring that up. I hope I didn't just close that down. I wanted to bring that up to see the ratios in the comment.
Yeah.
I'll forget I closed it.
That's in my latest video. I covered all the ratios in there. You're in there, Drea Humphrey, Camille, a bunch you got. I think it was like 5-6 ratios in there on that post that were epic.
I'm reading some of the chat here. Never even okay. There's a $10 Rumble rant. It says if Mad Max had just shut up and bided his time, he would have likely been PM after Scheer lost. I understand what they're saying. I was told this by Aaron O'Toole. Imagine if Max had been PM during COVID, his ego prevented it. That's because, for those who don't know, Maxime was screwed out of the leadership of the Conservative Party, became, I guess, angry, and then left and started his own party. Might be right. Politics is a nasty business.